Okay, made the thumbnail for the stream in this time. New phone, yo. Yes, I'm not going to start using it yet because I don't have the protective case and anything, but I'm going to unbox the phone at least so I can touch it and see. Well, maybe see if it has a protective case included. If it has it, maybe I will use it, but probably not. Not sure if I told the story. I think I did. Okay. Case. Rather faulty Ultra, you can see. Well, maybe bad idea to show the image and all that. Fuck. Who cares? Now. Boom. Bitte entfernen Sie nicht angebrachten Bildschirmschutz eines dritten Bruders an, da dadurch die Gewähl... Well, please do not remove the touch screen protector or use third-party screen protectors. Doing so will void the device warranty. Interesting. Yeah, I think this phone had screen protector issues. Ooh. Okay, let's see what's in the box. It smells perfumed. It's interesting. Okay. Booklet and something like this. And charging brick. It says 33, so I'm assuming it's 33 watts, right? $33 watts max. Yep. Interesting. It smells very perfumed. I thought it was the Amazon guy who had like perfume on, but apparently it's the box. And yeah, fucking a cable. Then there is this. Oh, there is a case. Okay, maybe I will use it today then. There is a case. Looking good, I think. You can remove the warning from the phone, can't you? Yeah. Okay, yes, it has this fucking weird thing. and this other thing with instructions. And a booklet. A thing to remove the fucking SIM card. Legal safety, blah, blah, blah. And README booklet. Put in a SIM. Power on and off. Take care of your phone. Don't use third-party screen protectors. Contact Motorola dealer. Only replace your screen protector using Motorola approved people. Take care not to physically damage. Important. Contains magnets. Protect your screen. Please do not remove the attached screen protector. Reminder, the crease at the bend on the main screen and the faint noise you may hear while flipping open the phone are part of the design and do not impact product durability. Interesting. Telefon aufgeklappt. So maybe I will, after stream, do all the fucking Google account things then. Ooh. Crazy. Pantone Viva Magenta, it says here. And you can see the little crease there. Okay, let's install this shit. What is that? The little see-through thing? This, the cover protect, kind of a cover thing. It folds, lol. I love it. Okay, I will put everything back in. Okay. I guess it doesn't have battery. Let's charge it. Okay, I'm going to get my old phone. Well, it's not actually mine, by the way. It's my friend's. But yeah, I may have to no longer use this. I like this, but I may have to not use it. This is a Xiaomi phone. M1903F 10G. This is just in case I want to make a video again about the fucking phones. My phones, da da da, or something like this. The one you streamed with the other day, yes. Okay, the light has turned on. But so far nothing appears on either screen. Oh, now. Yeah, I guess it was at 0%. A follow-up video, you mean? Yeah. Or maybe I do one more than a follow-up, like a redo of the video with the things that I mixed or something like this. 0%, 0%, turbo power. So yeah, I'm going to leave it there charging. And I will transfer these things after stream. And yeah, basically, I guess what I wanted to do is, regarding the phone, kind of talk about why I chose that phone. I'm opening Chrome. What the fuck? Okay, it's a short making some kind of cake. I think it's weird that it didn't come charged. I think my phone so far have always come with at least 60%. So you can set it up immediately. Yeah, mine have done that as well. I guess this is like an old model. It was, how did I get it? Why did I get it? Okay. I got it because it was on sale. Well, not sure if on sale, but Prime Day. It was Prime Day, so it was at 600 euros. So I was like, this is a decent price. It's new on Amazon, so it will get here quickly. I don't have to get it second hand, because second hand, this phone is like around, you can get it for 500 more or less. So 100 euros less, but it's second hand. And yeah, I prefer getting it new. Why did I get it? So why was I looking at these ones, right? And basically the answer is Yeah, so because it's a Prime Day, back to the 60% battery, because it was a Prime Day type thing, it's probably one of these, I don't know, one of these phones that was sitting on storage without getting sold, not getting sold for a long time, right? It's the Razer 40 is, if I recall correctly, like already it's 1 year old or something like this, or like, yeah, date 2nd of September 2023. So it's almost 1 year old. So it's probably been sitting for a long time, right? I don't know. Maybe that doesn't degrade the battery or something. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I should be worried. But I'm not really. 600 would be too much for me for a phone I will rarely use, but I guess we differ at that point. Yeah, I guess I do use the phone a lot. And yeah, it is the most expensive phone I have ever gotten. Or is it? Yeah, the previous one, the one that this one that I was rocking for 6 years, the OnePlus, this one was like 400 or something, 400 sharp. The previous Xperia must have been something like that. So most of my phones have been for sitting at the 400 mark. Okay. What was I going to say? Okay. This is the channel. Okay, I got distracted by this video because I want to watch it, but Mr. Mobile. Basically, this channel has the fault that I got a foldable phone. This guy has a series called Listas. When phones were fun. This series, and I love this series. It's a series from old phones that were kind of quirky, right? The Matrix phone, foldable phones in weird ways, phones with keyboards, phones with rotating things and cameras and that kind of thing, right? Transparent screen, all of these QWERTY phones, Palm phones, so like with touch screen but also with keyboards. You know, when they were like the Pebble. I love this one. I loved this one too. But all of these are like now weird to the touch. But yeah, with weird designs, right? Trying to innovate instead of being all the same, right? And I'm kind of tired of this type of phone, right? Where the only thing that innovates is kind of the back, where they put the cameras and all that shit, right? And how many new cameras it has. So, yeah, I was like, of the current phones that exist, I was only thinking of getting phones that fold. There are the phones that fold like this, and the phones that fold like this. These are too expensive. So I was like, no. But the ones that are like this are not that expensive. And they also have some features that I do like. Like you can fold them like this and put them on a table or on a surface and use them as like a camera stand, right? So it is a little bit functional. It's mostly for aesthetics and all this, but yeah, I like them because of that. My aunt was using a QWERTY phone for the longest time, but now it's hard to get. Lol. She's mad about that. Yeah, I get her, to be honest. There are still some, like the Unihertz and all that, but yeah. Unihertz Titan. There are some of these. Titan Pocket 2. So it's pretty cool. that these guys are still making it, but they have a lot of trade-offs, right? They don't have the best cameras, right? So it's like you are already making a big trade-off only just to have like this QWERTY thing, right? OMG LOL. And all the smartphones that have tried to put keyboards like the BlackBerry Priv and all this, they have fans still, and the second-hand communities are like pretty active, but the manufacturers that make them have all like crashed. So, and LG, for example, LG has the LG Wing. I was considering getting one of these. If I got hired, I would have gotten it. But yeah, this phone, so funny. My friend has two because he got the first one and then it broke, and now he got another one, right? And this is already like a 4-year-old phone or something like this. Yeah, 3-year-old phone, more or less. So LG, for example, doesn't make phones anymore. It's like Samsung is low-key the only one innovating and who innovated more or less and still is in the game, right? Samsung with the Note, with the phones with the pen, and with the flip phones, right? Samsung was the one that released the first flip phone with the touchscreen, if I recall correctly, and the first foldable too. So they are the only ones who remain. Motorola right now came back, I guess, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe I am just pessimistic, but I think that looks so dumb. I mean, it's so funny. Like when you do with this with the phone, I don't know, it's just funny. It has like a couple of use cases that are cool. For example, if you are on your car and you put the phone on the GPS stand on like one of these things that grab it, you can have the full screen GPS horizontally up top, and Spotify open in the bottom window, for example. And that is pretty fucking convenient, right? And browsing, it's useful. Like my friend says, he actually uses it a lot, right? So, for example, watching a YouTube video and answering a WhatsApp message that someone sends you or something like this, right? It's like these are things that you can do on a regular phone, right? Because regular phones now have multitasking and all that. But it is not the same to have the video fully open and like the little thing, right? Or to take notes from a video. It's like it hits different, right? I feel like people will laugh at you, not with you. I want to, I don't know. I would love to see the reactions or something like this. And yeah, as you can see, this is so funny because the camera pops up as well. Yeah, this is pretty funny. Like the beginning, playing games while browsing. This is so funny. Damn, I don't know, man. I mean, LG is no more. LG phones doesn't make any phones anymore. So maybe you were right. But I wish we lived in a world where you had been wrong. And yeah, basically that's the only reason why I got this phone, right? It has, and also among the phones that exist that flip, there are a couple that are Chinese, something like this, like the Blackview Fold. Yeah, this one. But this one, the screen is pretty dumb, right? The front screen is dumb. So of the phones that I like, there are only like the Flip, let's say, Samsung Flip series. Yeah. Flip 4, I don't like it because the screen is too small. 3, same. 2, the 1, same. All of these I don't like. Like I wouldn't get a second hand or try to find a deal on one of these because the screen is too small. I would only get the Flip 5 or the new Flip 6. Problem, they are always more expensive. Razer, Motorola, like all the Chinese clones and all of these have this too small. There is another that is a Honor Flip. This one is cool, but the availability it's not great. And I think it's more expensive. Let's see. I haven't actually checked though in Spain, for example. So maybe I will be like fuck, but Honor Flip V. Yeah, it's kind of expensive. 800 apparently, and these aren't stores that I am like I trust them, right? But this phone is probably better than the one I have, by the way. But yeah, it's like a little bit more expensive. Same with the Samsung. The Samsung Flip 5. Samsung Flip 5. Ooh. Maybe I should have looked at this one. Okay, this is second hand. So yeah, new they are like this, 700, 780, right? You can get them second hand like this, but yeah, a little bit more expensive. So I think I found a decent deal. The new Razer ones, the Razer 50, this one is the one I wanted to get, right? I wanted to get this Razer 50, the one that is not the Ultra, because I have the Razer 40 Ultra, and the Razer 50 is the same as the last year 40 Ultra, basically, but with a little bit, with a couple of improvements. So I think the one I got, for example, recording video is bad, which because of software. So yeah, that is a bit of a pity, to be honest, because I do like recording video, and that was kind of one of my plans. So yeah, that's sad, but oh well. And I think like I took the choice that it's a limited market, I guess. There are not a lot of choices, and of the ones that were available for me, I think I took a decent one, right? So yeah, I don't know. I am a little bit sad that I didn't get to have the Razer 50. I'm going to check this. This is obviously the Flip 6 is newer, so this is obviously like you need like a contract with them or something like this. I have a Galaxy A33 5G currently, and I'm pretty satisfied with it, I guess. I don't really want some fancy flip turn fidget spinner phone. Lol. I only wanted one of those. But yeah, to be like this one, like it's fine, right? M190 Xiaomi M190 03F 10G. 03F 10G. This one is the Mi 90. This is at 100. Right now, it's a €160, but it's not new. But yeah, this was a €300 phone, and this works quite fine. My friend did discard it, right? But this phone works well. My brother also did discard it. So they are like phones that work well for a while, but I think they don't have a long time. I don't know. They are not like for the long term. I think the phone that I got, same, because it will be fragile. But yeah, it's like I have discovered that I don't need that much phone. I actually needed more phone back then, because when I was younger, I liked to play a lot of games, right? So I played my games on my phone all the time. So I guess I needed more power back then, or I used it at least, right? I played Call of Duty on the phone, right? Even if I didn't needed to play it, I did use it. Right now, I don't. Like, I just don't. I use my phone for Spotify, for taking pictures and making videos and all this, and WhatsApp. So I don't actually need that powerful of a phone. But it's always nice. First of all, it's always nice, and yeah, I don't know. I like it to be fun, to be honest. So yeah. And it's like, since I have to buy a new one, right? I always had a PC, so a phone wasn't just a wrong way to me. Yeah, I always had a PC, and I've always spent more on my PC too. But my PC I upgraded way less often. I think I've only built my PC once. Then I had another PC before, and I spent like maybe 500 or something like this in putting a new graphics card, a new, like, how is it called? Well, actually, I used two power supplies on my old PC. So yeah, I've always had PCs too, but I don't know. I used the phone. I used it. And I've never actually like played a lot. Like, I haven't played a lot of phone games. I've played way more PC games and all this, but I definitely played more than what I play now. For example, right now I don't really play with my phone. Okay, let's check. It's warm. 39%. And this is the 50 Ultra, but I never want. I saw a review of both the 50 and the 50 Ultra, and I like the 50 more, because the 50 has the ultra wide camera, which is the same camera that I have, which is something that I actually do prefer. The camera that the 50 Ultra has, it has the regular camera, and then it has a telephoto, but it's like a 2x telephoto, so it's kind of useless. So yeah, I definitely prefer having an ultra wide camera. And yeah, phone talk is over for today, I think. I think I don't have anything more to say about the phone. I unboxed it, I put the covers on, I showed the little accessories that it had. It came with a cover, which is nice, so I will be taking it outside to dinner today. Let's hope I don't break it. and yeah, the reason is just because I like phones, and because I saw this video of the Motorola Razr 50 from the YouTuber I like about fan phones, and it said that the 50 that I liked was better than the 40 that I have just purchased, but it's essentially the same phone. So yeah, I'm not that sad, and I hope that those fixes, that those bugs that were problematic in that phone have been fixed by software. Let's hope. And yeah, not much else to say. Ooh, I did want to watch a review of the Z Fold 6. I want to see what's up with this phone. I will watch it in English since you are here, but I used my phone in the last week for 12 minutes, lol, 8 of which were WhatsApp. Damn, that's so little. No, I used it a lot, to be honest. I use it, I'm not sure how much. I don't know if this phone has like Bienestar Digital or something like this, but I don't use it a lot, but maybe like 1 hour a day at least, for sure. It's like I also use it while doing things on the computer too, right? So for example, while something is loading or stuff like that, I will pull out the phone, these kind of things. Bienestar Digital. Today, 1 hour already. Yesterday, 4 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours. Twitter, 2 hours always. It's like 1 hour Twitter, 1 hour and a half YouTube, Twitter and YouTube, Twitter and YouTube, Twitter and a little bit of Instagram, YouTube, Twitter and YouTube, Twitter. Oh, okay. This one is 1 hour and a half of the sleep application, so that doesn't count. Yeah, it's more like 2 hours and something. 2 hours and a half. Today it's like Instagram, and yeah. There are some days that I reach like 6 hours, but yeah, 2 of these are false hours because they are like my phone. I use an app that is called Sleep, and this app, it's like you tap it and then the phone will lock. But sometimes the phone kind of wakes up and you have the Sleep app open, kind of, right? And that gives like I have 2 hours of this application, right? So it's not real that I used my phone for 6 hours. I use it for like 4. This day I used it 1 hour and a half in Google Maps. So basically, I was like driving somewhere, that kind of thing. But that day I used Twitter for 3 hours too. So yeah, I use it. Let's say. I wasn't out often, and if it was, it was with my uncle. Otherwise, I do listen to music when I am outside. Otherwise, I do use it for Google Maps, but not really a lot. Lol. Yeah, that's good. Let's see this video.
The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6 is here, it's in the house, and this year I will be switching again, but not what you might think. Now we'll also be comparing it to the Fold 5, the OnePlus Open, the Honor Magic V2 and the Vivo X Fold 3 Pro, so stay tuned for that. Now to begin with, the unboxing experience is...
I wanted the OnePlus Open because my old phone was a OnePlus, but the OnePlus Open is like 1,800 euros. So like no chance I'm getting one of those. Like when mine breaks, I hope I will have a job. By the way, did I say yesterday that I was rejected from the DHL job? Yeah, I think I mentioned. Okay, but yeah, if I get a job, which is looking so grim right now, that situation, but I will have to get a job like soon. So yeah, in those situations, I will probably get because if I get a shitty job, I will live with my parents, so I will have spendable money. So I will spend a lot on a phone, a lot on the PS5 and GTA 6, and still live with my parents. Or I will have enough to leave my home, therefore I will have spendable money, right? So in that case, I would have gotten the OnePlus Open.
The same as what we had last year. No charger is included out.
But now I like this Fold 6 a lot based on what my friend told me because it has like the little pen. And to me, the little pen is epic. I love that. I was in love from the Samsung Note 1 that my friend had. A friend of mine had the Samsung Galaxy Note 1. It had the pen. I thought it was fucking incredible. So I bought the Note 2 when it came out. Well, not when it came out. It's like when I had to get a new phone, I bought the Note 2. And that's the phone that I got stolen in Rome and all that. So I have really good memories of that phone. And of the little pencil.
Device, a USB Type-C cable, some paperwork, and a SIM card tool. Now, if you're a regular on the channel, you'll know pretty much from the first Fold, I have switched to it as my primary device to really give it a test. However, last year I did not, and that was because I didn't feel that there was enough of an update from the Fold 4 to the Fold 5. And yes, I know a lot of you guys are going to be saying, well, that's the same situation this year, going from the Fold 5 to the Fold 6. And I don't disagree with you, and although all of the changes that I wanted on the Fold 6 aren't here, there are some really nice updates. Firstly, I really like the overall look. We've got more squared off edges. Now, maybe I'm biased because I've always liked the squared off edges from the Note series, but it's nice to see this here on the Fold.
I prefer the old one, but the aspect ratio is better on this one, I will say. I prefer the shape of the other one, but the new one on the like sides overall, right? On the proportions and all that. My mom always bought me a shirt which says always online, but I don't turn on my mobile data when I am going anywhere, lol, so I am very much not always online, lol. Why would your mom? I don't know. Funny that your mom bought you that shirt. Where is your mom from? Is she from, like you said, they lived in Regensburg, right? But is she from there or not? Always online.
I also really like that Samsung have now gone for a matte frame rather than a glossy one that we had on the Fold 5. Now, this is enhanced armor aluminium. It's not titanium, which I would have liked like we have on the S24 Ultra. But regardless, I do think we have a nice improvement in terms of the design. In addition to that, it is now thinner and lighter compared to the Fold 5. And the weight is just a few grams more compared to the S24 Ultra, which makes it much more of a standard size device. And for the first time, we have IP48 water and dust resistance. So
that's the problem with mine. Mine, like the Razer 40 Ultra, Razer 40 Ultra IP. IP52. It's technically splash and dust resistant, but yeah, not a lot. For example, the Galaxy Z Flip had X8, which meant it's not dust rated, but it is submersion rated, which yeah. So let's hope my phone doesn't fall in the water. I don't throw it in the toilet, or I won't go to the pool with it. I don't know.
This is
my dad's parents lived there, but I can't really tell you where she was born. Since I never asked, how do you know where your mom was born? I don't ask questions where I don't care about the answer. That's my bad, lol. I don't know why so many things don't interest me at all, lol. Have you never been to somewhere and your mom has mentioned, I'm from here, right? We are visiting. Like, where do your mom's parents live? My dad's parents live there, but I can't really tell you where she was born. Are they alive? Probably not, right? If you don't know the answer, it's probably because you never actually went there or something like this, right? Or maybe she doesn't talk to them or something. I mean, my mom doesn't talk a lot with her parents, well, with her mom and her family, but I know where she was born. But to be honest, I have been there, so yeah.
Now, dust resistant for the first time. The 4 in IP48 means objects larger than 1 millimeter, so not completely dust proof, but better compared to the Fold 5 and others out there. Now, I have the Silver Shadow version here, which looks kind of similar to the S24 Ultra Titanium, but it's also available in a pink and navy. And there are 2 exclusive colors available from Samsung.
My mom's mom is still alive, but the dad died like 10 years ago. And where does the mom's mom live?
Samsung.com, a crafted black and white. Now, the crafted black sort of has a carbon fiber finish, which I think looks really unique. And if you are interested in buying the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6, then you can use my affiliate link credit, as well as an additional exclusive $100 of Samsung credit. But that is on for a very limited time, so do check that out as soon as possible if you're interested in pre-ordering. I also really like the displays of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. Now, to be fair, the main display on the Fold series has always been pretty good, and that is no exception here on the Fold 6. We've got an adaptive refresh rate, 1 to 120 Hz. It's also a lot brighter at 2600 nits. And we now have a slightly different aspect ratio. It's a little bit shorter and wider. Now, the crease has been reduced compared to the Fold 5. I mean, I can still notice it, but it's never really been a big deal for me. I know it's a big deal for a lot of other people. Generally, when I'm looking at the device, I'm looking at it head on, and you don't really notice that crease. You only see it when you're kind of hitting it to an angle. The main display also has a new protective layer which improves shock absorption. I am not going to test this out deliberately. Now let's talk about the cover display. Yes, it is wider, but only just by around 1 millimeter. Now, having said that, because of the redesign and the flatter edges, it does give you a much more usable aspect ratio, around 22.1 by 9, so it's quite close to 21 by 9, which you may see on Sony Xperia devices. It's also got an adaptive refresh rate and
is layer currently, but it wasn't always there. I am looking where we lived after moving away from Ravensburg, but it's hard to find when you don't know what the street was called and stuff. Lol. Layer. Doesn't layer mean empty also? East layer. Layer? Whoa, so north. La cucina. The put. Action layer. Edessa. Schloss Ebenburg. Bäckerei. I like German bäckereis. Well, in Munich I like them. Not sure if they vary a lot between north and south, but I like them in Munich. Wohnmobil Stellplatz. Heimatmuseum. Multisüd. Lol. Fields. Pastoren Heuweg. Now it's pretty full. At least compared to how where my mom currently lives. and I lived for the most part. Lol. Lol. Zutwicke. Lol. I find this funny that in Germany some of houses are like blurred. Well, a lot of houses sometimes are blurred. It's a nice town with like channels and all that shit. Rathaus, Reuderfern. Rathaus means like major house, like whatever the fuck. Ayuntamiento. I don't know how to say it in English. I forgot. Lol, good find, I guess, that street. I mean, it's like the biggest. It's like the second biggest street, right? Well, not like the biggest street is this one. This is like one of the biggest. And all of them have like the little channel. That's cool. What the fuck? Islenska. Ein Netto. Let's see layer. This is the center or not? No, this is like the outskirts. Altstadt layer. This is like the old center. Oh shit. Ah, lol. Quaint. Neue Straße. Altbenz in the Altstadt. Maybe it's something like Alter Benz or something like this. I don't know. I don't know a lot of German, to be honest. Lol. That's cool. That's close to where my dad lives. Lol. Nice place, your dad, then. Very in the old center of town, right? I wondered, like, about houses in the because in Spain, I don't know. I feel like this is not something that common in Spain, right? For example, these houses have like sight to the river. I think in Spain that is not super common. Not sure why, but for example, if I go to Madrid, this is my town, right? If I look at the river, well, first of all, this is not really a river. So this is the river. It's my town's river. They are not comparable because my town's river doesn't count. But for example, if we go to like a river that does count, I guess. Madrid's river kind of counts, but it's still not that big. But I don't know. It's like in the riverbank. Madrid is also difficult because it's like a bigger city, right? So I don't know. It's like difficult to find something where it's like there is not a good sight line to the river. Maybe here, but it's not like a peaceful view to look at the river. I would say, right? It's more like I don't know. And if you go outside of Madrid, for example, you follow the river. Here, you see, it's like the river is so empty, and the only things that are close to the river here are fucking I don't know what is this. They are like some plantations or whatever. I don't know. It's this. I don't know. It's strange. It's like in Spain, at least in my area, right? Because I've seen like in the north, there are more houses like this. I don't know. It kind of pisses me off, right? Maybe it's because I don't know, maybe in the south where they do have a couple of like navigable rivers or something like this. Like the Guadalquivir is famous for being navigable. This one, but I don't know, still. Yeah, it's like there are no. Seville, can't really see anything. These buildings don't look super. I don't know. This is like a commercial building. I don't know. I guess it makes sense that there are commercial buildings, but I don't know. If you look for my uni, campus Wilmerhof, HTW, campus Wilhelm, Wilhelm Innenhof. Nice. Spree. How is it said? Spree or Spree? I know a song called Spree Ahoy. Spree Ahoy. Robin Schulz. Spree Ahoy. Thomas Lizara, Spree Ahoy. Über the Spree. I guess this is a song about the river Spree. I didn't know that. I never actually pondered what it was. Spree Ahoy, Spree Ahoy.
Über die Spree, über die Spree, über die Spree. Fahr mich mit deinem Dampfer einmal quer über die Spree.
It's pretty cool for normies that don't just go back home immediately and sit at the PC all day. Legend. The second one was better, but still not quite. Spree. Ah, I guess this guy pronounces it right. Pronounces it right.
Über die Spree, über die Spree.
Spree.
Über die Spree.
Über die Spree. Über die Spree. Fahr mich mit deinem Dampfer einmal quer über die Spree. Lol. Huh, I never knew that the river was called Spree. I guess I've never actually lived in Berlin, so I didn't notice. I know that the Munich's river is called like the Isar, and there is like a place called Isartor in Munich, and like a metro station called like that Isartor. And then I knew the two rivers because there are two, I think. Isar, and then this one maybe. I don't know. Mittlere Isar Canal. Apparently it was only the Isar. I thought it was like two rivers. At some point, like at the end or something. Isarwerk Canal. Spree. Maybe the river Spree is called something different in Spain. Rio Spree. No, not really. Isla del Spree. Spree Insel. Spree. El río Sprea. En fuentes antiguas. Oh, I think I have been here. Berliner Dom. No, maybe I haven't. Lustgarten. Or maybe I have. I have definitely seen this, the Deutscher Dom, I guess. Spreeinsel, Humboldt Forum, Berliner Dom. I think this one is the famous one, right? 36,000. I've probably seen this one. I don't remember, though. But yeah, Marx Engels Forum. ESMT Berlin. ¿Qué es esto? European School of Management and Technology. I think I'm like mixing up in my mind Prague and Berlin for some reason. Salsa for water. Stunning you. Plastische and aesthetische chirurgy. Omega lul. Schumhalle Fischer Insel. René Hennig. Can I see how it looks like from the inside? Okay, it doesn't have like a lot of island vibes, to be honest. It's just like the city. You probably wouldn't notice that it is a city, an island, right, in the middle of the river. I was there way too often since it's so interesting. So every time you have a trip with your class, it's always Berlin and the Dome or something similar. Interesting. I never cared for it. Lol. This time you have a trip with your classes or Berlin and the dome or something. Where were you from originally? From that part. From this part, right? I forgot the names already. From Leer. Were you there? And those trips were to Berlin. Teltow. Is this name Polish? Why are the names like here? Kleinmach? No. Teltow. What weird names. Teltow. Über die Spree, über die Spree. Apparently not. Apparently it is pretty old, the name. I lived in Kleinmach now. The first time I moved to Berlin, but I moved after a year. Lol. How was it? Berlin or Harz? Harz was the mountains that you said the other day, right? Yeah. Über die Spree. No, 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 no. Jesus Christ. Geschichte. Stadtgliederung. Estructura de la ciudad. Schlüsselbau. Schleusenbau. Und Industrialisierung. Zweiter Weltkrieg. I guess that is how you say World War II in German. Geteiltes Deutschland. What does this mean? Germany separated, right? Geteiltes. Dividida. Yes. Divided. Yes, I guess it's a better word. Jüngere Vergangenheit. Recent past, right? Pasado más joven. Yes. Bevölkerung. Religion. Weitere. Neue apostolische. Name. Die Ortsnamen des Teltow. Der Name Teltow geht Telte. Beim Suffix au handelt es sich wahrscheinlich eine Entlehnung aus dem slawischen Wort Teltowa. Welche dem ursprünglichen... Joder. German is so difficult, bro. It's probably okay. So I was low key on some real type shit when I gathered that information. It was pretty good, I think, like a river and sea close by, and it was more silent. But also, it took me 1.5 hours to go to uni and 2 hours for work. So that part sucked. Sheesh. Kleinmach now. Where is the sea part? This. Magnauer Sea. Okay, so more. Bruh. Okay, that's cool. It's not like super beachy, but it's nice. Zam. How's your university called? HTW. Campus Wilhelmhof. Hour and a half by 45 minutes by car. Okay. Can you park at your uni? Not really, right? Parkplatz. Probably paid. Oh, not regular parking. Looks small, though. Okay, this place has a big parking place. Yeah, we have a spot, but a lot of them are almost always taken. Do you have a license? Driving license? Like the license? Or not? I forgot. I probably have asked you, like this was probably like the first question that I asked, right? But, oh. 95%. Weisbach. Is Weisbach like a proper name or like... Ah. What the fuck? Okay, I think I get it. It's because is it because it has this kind of washing machines? So you can have like lunch while your clothes are washing? Is that like the place? No, I don't have a license, lol, but I don't really need one in Berlin. Yeah, not in Berlin, but when you were in, you know, when you were in, however the fuck is it called? In Kleinmach now? Here it probably could have been like useful, right? Exactly, I think. Nice. Nice idea. I hadn't thought of it. I have been in the situation of like going to the washing place or whatever the fuck, like leaving my clothes there and being like on my phone for like 30 minutes or something like this. I never heard of it before myself. It's in your uni if you ever need something. If your washing machine breaks or something like that. I guess if you don't live there in campus, right? It's like... Kremer Megastore. Tienda de arreos. The fuck. Oh, horse things. DHL Kleinmachnow. Always very bad reviews. Lol. It would have been useful but expensive, and also I don't have a car. If my washer breaks, I'll go to my uncle who lives 50 minutes from here. Lisa's Cafe. Did you have any places you liked in Kleinmachnow? Sheesh. Lol, the things are still called Berlin. Even here. Grunewald. Waldfriedhof. Edeka. El Bandito. Wald Café. Lol. I never left the house apart from groceries and uni work. Lol. Legend. Basado. Mm. Mm. Ooh. Mm. Lol. I mean, this doesn't look that good, but it also kind of looks good. Why is it called Wald Café if it's not in the woods, though? Right? Oh, I guess it kind of is in the woods. Okay, it'll pass. And the occasional visit to the sea, I guess. Okay, you did mention the sea, true. Someone is like doing peppers in the oven or something like this, cooking peppers in the oven. Baking peppers? No, not really. Friedensbrücke. Brücke. Kreismusikschule. Kreis? Doesn't Kreis mean a circle or something like this? Music school, conservatoire. Yeah, but what's with the Kreis? Okay, I guess it's like from the area, right? From like a little bit. Okay, Landkreis, that kind of thing. Oh, I get it now, right? Like this Landkreis thing, right? On that note, I still need to make something to myself to eat, but I am lazy. Lol. If I lived alone, I probably would eat outside a lot, to be honest. Not because of laziness, but because I wanted to try things, but also probably because of laziness. And with I watch a lot of cooking videos though, so I will probably also try to make things myself. Gekurtskra. Kreisfreie Städte. Gibt es Landkreise mit den I tried to put after the I, but I input enter, so I sent the message too early. Lol. That's why it's split weirdly. It's alright. I got it. Upload photos of natural heritage sites in Spain. Mapa con todas las CEC. There's probably somewhere I live. Like right where I live. Jocs d'importància comunitària en català. Cuenca del Guadarrama. Interesting. Bruh. Guadarrama River, Las Rozas. Lol. Guadarrama, mierda, Guadarrama, mierda. Okay, I'm going to do a little bit of the kanji from yesterday, from reading that book. And doing this, because I didn't actually put it in. I remember that I didn't actually put it in. No, fuck. Add card. Next. 2. 2 lines. Okay, I didn't get a lot. Why? What could I put here? But lol. Four-year-olds often put their foot, human legs, in their mouth, but they are too young to realize. 5 lines, but 4 strokes. These stories are strange. I think I should copy the same things that it said here. Maybe. One. And then I will put this. Oops, 2. Like the Roman numeral 11. Well, not 11, I. 1 1 2 3ありがとう。1 2 3。1 2 3ありがとう。Hello, by the way. Apparently there are 2 people. I'm just adding kanji to the fucking kanji thing from the RTK book, remembering the kanji. I forgot to add them yesterday, so I will add them now. If you came here because of the title, I already showed the phone. It's charged now, by the way. So I will proceed to like fucking set it up now, but since I have to put my passwords and all this, I want to do that on camera. Todo. Arigato. 1 2 3 arigato. 1 2 3 arigato. I'm intrigued because the second person is still here. Maybe it's my own device or something like this. I don't know. Ichi-ni-san. Arigato. Un campo de arroz de Minecraft. Pero si en Minecraft no hay arroz. Is lesson 1 just copy paste the book? I don't know. I'm doing it that way. People are not. People are like making up their own stories and all this. But to me, and they are incorporating this, the sound and all that. I don't want to do that. I'm doing it this way, right? I am just trying to remember the fucking story. So yeah. Curve the middle upwards. I could not copy paste it and write it in my own words, and that would be better probably. So I could put something like I colon or something, or like if you flatten it and whatever, or I could do it in Spanish so that it's more, I don't know, natural to me. But I find I like his explanation, so I will just copy paste it. And because he mentioned something like about the primitive as well, I put that information too. Why did you put it? I thought it's supposed to be a story for yourself to better remember it. Yeah, it is, but to me, it kind of, I like his story. And he said in the book at the beginning something like, you can put your story, like you can, for the first 15, I will tell you the story. Then for the next, like, I don't know, it's not even 15, it's like a lot. For the first batch, he tells you the story. Then he stops telling you the story and only tells you, like, he will only say rice field, for example, without story. And you see the primitives, right? You see the primitives that are like, for example, in this one, right? Here you see this and this, right? The sun and the ice, it's a risk, right? He tells you the story, that story. Then you will, in the next ones, it will be like, you will be able to know, okay, the next one is forest and sun. So, and this sun plus forest means, I don't know, horizon. And then it's like, when the sun hits the forest, you are seeing the horizon. That's the story you create, right? But if he tells you the story straight up, I will just use his story, right? I don't know. Maybe if I didn't like it, I wouldn't. But I like those. I like them. So far, I'm going to use them. And there are like he provides them both. All these he provides. These ones don't. He just says flag water. So you are here. It's like you create urine. Like it's like okay. So for example, let's go to 1053 to see what people have created. 1053. Animals use their urine to mark their territory. For them, the body water works as a flag denoting their country. Okay, good story, right? Then it's like in these ones, I get it because he doesn't tell you a story. But if he tells you a story, I'm like, okay, I'll use his story. But yeah, probably the proper way to do it would be to start inventing stories from day one. But since they are like so, like since I already know this, right? It's like for me, the thing I want to learn them from is like I want to learn his meaning because it will build on his stuff. And yeah, for example, these people do it wrong, in my opinion. They are trying to remember how it sounds as well. They are trying to remember the moku sound. Which for me, like if he doesn't do it, it must be for something. So I won't care about it. Because, I don't know, it doesn't make sense for me to remember it. Because I don't know, like I don't like learning. With my mom, I do the same, right? You learn one of these and you have to learn some of them, but it's like learning in them like you don't learn them in context. So I don't even know what it means or something like this, right? I don't know. It's like, why would I care that this, to know that this letter is read moku and it's also read me and it's also read, it's like read like 7 million different things. I will care if I want to say, if this is used as moku something, I will know when this is combined with the other thing that is read moku something, right? Moku ken, whatever, right? Then I will learn moku ken. But for this method, it's like keeping those things separated is the point, in my opinion. Yeah. So this story, for example, is good. There are 3 sections. Imagine the outer 2 being whatever. And because I also know these ones, I don't mind. For example, in this one, like here, I am already starting to see things that I don't know. For example, here he tells a story about a tomb, but if I don't like this tomb, maybe I will use another thing. Maybe some people are using like 10 mouths. 10 mouths are old or something like this. I don't know. 10 mouths screaming, get you old. No idea. Yeah, for example, this story, companion as two moons. I think I will try to find a better one that I like more. Flesh of my flesh. Okay, but if he says something like if he says the flesh of my flesh thing, it's useful because this thing is supposed to mean flesh. So yeah, maybe. Prosperous times as sunny. Rising sun. Let's look this character up actually. Asahi. Huh, so it actually let's see. Shit, see. Damn, Akira is written like this as well. Do you know how long you will stream today? I wanted to take a shower before I make food, so if it's just a little bit longer, still till the end. Otherwise, I'll probably leave early today. Oh, I was just going to Control-C, Control-V, the last one. Oh, I already finished, right? Yeah. That's it, I got carried away. Enjoy dinner. I'm writing like you're my boss and I want to leave early. Yeah, I don't know, it's nice to know. Is there a boss here? Control F. Boss. No. Okay. Thank you for being here. Goodbye. Apparently, the second person remained all of these 10 minutes. So, yeah, thank you for being here and goodbye.